He was able to hold on.
Arizona throws the ball there, and that's going to be a big question on why. But, Ross, I'm a fan of if the box is loaded, give me a safe pass play to get the yards, right? I know you don't want the incomplete pass to stop the clock, but I'm okay with Arizona trying to throw the ball there.
Totally agree. As long as it's safe and you make sure you get the completion, this could be the ball game. Arizona gets a first down here on third down. This game is over.
Saints out of timeouts. This is what it comes down to.
If you're the Saints or a Saints fan, you have to be scared to death about Kyler Murray's legs in these situations. It seems like he's always just quick enough to get the yardage he needs.
By the way, McBride and Harrison are both on the same side up top.
Do you put the ball in Kyler Murray's hands to close this out, or do you put it in James Conner's hands?
Harrison now lines up in a bunch formation with the play clock down to 3. Taylor showing blitz. Here he comes. And Taylor's got him! Alontae Taylor just sacked Kyler Murray. And hang on, there's 2:12 left to play in this ball game.
Absolutely love the aggressive play call from Saints defensive coordinator Brandon Staley to bring Taylor off the edge and not let Murray just be able to have the time to throw the ball or run.
There's Taylor. He sacks him. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning. As long as this punt gets off cleanly, then Kyler Murray will watch whether Spencer Rattler is able to bring the Saints from behind down 7. Saints have won 6 straight openers. You've got the youngest head coach quarterback combo in the National Football League in Kellen Moore and Spencer Rattler that are bringing this game to its balance in the last 2 minutes. Shaheed from the 31-yard line. And he gets up to the 42-yard line. Hey, that's pretty good field position to start this drive.
So you're telling me there's a chance.
Yeah.
Spencer Rattler, here you go. You earned the opportunity in camp. You played consistent. You had a great drive in the preseason in a similar situation. You got the longest active win streaks for home openers or for openers in the NFL at 6. And Kellen Moore has given you a chance to lead this offense with no timeouts against one of the most confusing defenses in the NFL.
No timeouts, but a minute 49 for only 57 yards is still an eternity.
Kamara steps into the backfield, and Rattler drops back to pass, throws to the middle, pass complete. Olave hangs on, and he's inside Cardinals territory.
And you got to get on the ball. Spencer Rattler was doing his last drive, finding those little spots down the field, 10, 15 yards. The Cardinals do not want to give that up.
Whistle blows, and they blow it dead. Are they making sure they have the right mark? Scott Novak is looking around.
I mean, Gannon should be furious. This is like extra timeout.
Previous ruling was a completed catch.
Okay, so they were taking a look at it to make sure it was a completed catch.
Well, it's under 2 minutes, so this is not something
We're
that
reviewing the play.
Okay.
Ruling on the field was a completed catch.
All right, let's take a look. He has it, doesn't he? He's wrapped up. I guess they're just making sure. Again, under 2 minutes, it's out of the hands of the referee and his crew down on the field. So they'll pop the headphone on, take a look with everybody else.
This should be super quick unless there's some other angle that we didn't see.
See, he breaks free there. He's got it.
I mean, I would almost argue it's a football move. He's standing on both his feet when he has the ball, and then he kind of falls backwards.
I think maybe the Cardinals and Gannon were pushing for this because they thought it might have scored it out at the bottom.
All right, Gene Steratore is taking a look at this. What do you think, Gene? You think this is clean?
I'm with you guys on it, Tommy. You know what? I think it's just a clean catch. He's bobbling a little, but I don't think right now we see here on the replay he's securing that going to the ground. I don't see that football bouncing in the back end there. I think you stay with catch on the play.
All right, here's Scott Novak.
After reviewing the play, the receiver, when he was coming to the ground, never controlled the ball and hit the ground. That's incomplete.
Wow. Wow, that is shocking, I think.
You hear You hear the crowd noise here.
Yeah, Gene, I know you heard the crowd noise. You heard Scott Novak. So they see something totally different. It looked like he had it the whole way.
Yeah, I agree with you, Tommy. I just didn't see a real bounce there, a separation from the player. Now, they have a lot of multiple angles there that they're looking at, but the things that we looked at there, I don't think you can overturn that to an incompletion.
All right, Gene.
Indisputable evidence.
Thank you, buddy. We appreciate it. So first down from the 42-yard line. I should say second down. Marker didn't change. Rattler stumbles. He's going to run it. And he gets close to the first down marker, a yard away.
By the way, it necessarily was not indisputable visual evidence because none of us agreed with it.
Exactly.
So it can't be indisputable. We were all disputing. We were clearly disputing.
Third down and 1. Clock winds, under a minute and a half to play, and Cooks has got it and gets out of bounds. He was in bounds when he caught it, got to his feet, and got out of bounds.
Time is not the issue right now. You're on the plus 50 with 1:20 left. Spencer Rattler has been really poised these last 2 drives, able to pick the first down here. Ross, we know the Cardinals do not want to let anything get over the top here. What do you think they need to do defensively to slow this down?
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if they bring pressure at some point because they're getting to the stage now where they can't allow him to just keep throwing these underneath routes.
Rattler from the gun, underneath. He's got his tight end Johnson, and Johnson curls down at the 38. Melton and Baker there to make the tackle, and this will take it under a minute or close to it before he snaps the football. Yeah, 102 as he snaps it. Kamara makes a man miss. He scrambles to his side.
So, and if you're the Saints, you want to keep getting on the ball because also the Cardinals' defensive line is gassed.
And they spike it, so it'll be second down.
I don't love that decision right there to spike it. They had the Arizona D-line. Those guys couldn't even move. And now they can bring in wholesale changes, a whole new group of 4. I understand that the clock was moving, but man, you just call a quick play there, a quick out, and keep those guys on the field.
And Ross, I know you never played receiver or DB, but the receivers are gassed too. So you might want them on the ball to run another one, but they just ran 3. They kind of need to be recharged as well.
Oh my gosh, those guys are all shredded with 6-packs. I don't care about them.
On second down, pressure's coming. Rattler going toward the end zone, incomplete. He overthrew Shaheed. That was good coverage on the outside by Max Melton.
We've been saying that all day. Max Melton has been playing lights out. They have not let anything get above the top of the defense all day. They've done a really good job of that. He's been tested. And to your point, look at Calais. Pretty gassed there.
Well, not only that, you gave up a play. So now it's 3rd and 10. Now you only have 2 plays to get these 10 yards.
Trips to the bottom of your screen. Here comes the pressure. Rattler to the middle. Pass is complete to Olave. And he's going to be marked down at the 24-yard line.
This is going to be a tight spot. You can't spike it here.
Can't spike it. Nope. You got to run a play. 30 seconds and counting to play.
You got to think quick route.
Rattler. Pass complete. He's got the first down. Inside the 20.
Now you can spike it. Now you got to clock it here.
And there you go. 13 seconds left to play. It'll be second down and 10. How many shots does he get?
At least 2 to the end zone. At least 2, maybe 3, depending how quick it is. But you should have at least 2 good shots.
And do you start going now, or how do you work this?
If you throw the ball inbounds tackled, then the next play maybe be your last, right? So you really want to throw all these shots to the end zone here. The Cardinals don't want them to get out of bounds, but you also got to protect that end zone. It's a tough spot for a defensive back.
Olave is stretched out to the far side. Shaheed at the bottom of your screen.
And you'll see the press coverage across the board with the 3 safeties deep.
Rattler going toward the end zone. Incomplete. Johnson sliding down, couldn't hang on.
So there's 9 seconds, so they still have time for 2 more plays. It's 3rd down. That's kind of irrelevant at this point. If you're the Cardinals, it's nothing in the end zone and nothing out of bounds. If they catch it in the field of play at this point and get tackled, it's over.
The game's essentially over, correct.
So here come the Saints.
And the Cardinals will have these 3 back here protecting that end zone. Everyone else in press coverage to not let up any easy catches.
Kamara's in the slot, the bottom of your screen. Rattler to the end zone, caught, and then dropped.
Oh my gosh.
He had it, and then he went to the ground. Buda Baker ripped it out.
What a beautiful ball by Spencer Rattler, the ball of his life. Juwan Johnson had it in his hands. Look at the placement, Ross. You asked for that. Back shoulder as he's coming down. Buda, of course, finishes to the ground, and Jalen Thompson, and he's just not able to secure the catch.
Well, now it comes down to this play. One last play. With 4 seconds left, the Saints are down by 7.
I would not be surprised if Juwan Johnson runs the same exact route.
Here's Rattler out of the gun, the 24-year-old looking to the end zone, looking for Olave, and he overthrows him. It is incomplete. The ball game is over. And the Cardinals hang on and win it by a final score of 20-13. What a finish.
That throw by Rattler, that's going to go a long way for him with that locker room. That was a perfect throw the play before by Spencer Rattler. This time, they didn't even give him a chance.
And that's the worst part about that play, though. I wish that was the last play.
Yeah.
Because you got to give your receiver a chance on 4th and game.
As good as 3rd down was, that's how bad 4th down was right there by Spencer Rattler.
Time to go to James Brown in Green Bay for the NFL Today update delivered by Little Caesars.